Chosen one, what I'm about to share with you is not just important, it's life-changing and it's urgent. Right now, as you're listening to this, God is calling you. Yes, you. This is not a coincidence. Something powerful, something beyond anything you've ever imagined is about to happen in your life. And it will happen tonight. But here's the warning. If you ignore this message, if you scroll past or think, "I'll do it later," you could miss this divine moment entirely. The window is closing, and God is saying, use this technique tonight before you wake up. Not tomorrow, not next week, tonight. You are about to experience a shift so profound that your reality, your perception, your entire life trajectory will change in ways that will leave you speechless. This is more than just prayer. This is more than just visualization. This is a spiritual and energetic activation reserved only for the chosen ones. Tonight, if you follow this instruction exactly, you are on the path to a near-death experience. Yes, a true NDE that will open doors, awaken knowledge, and reveal truths that most people will never see in their lifetime. But you have to do this exactly as instructed. Hesitation is not an option. Delay is a trap. Before we dive into the full technique, pause this video right now and do these 3 urgent things. Hit the like button to signal your readiness to the universe. Subscribe immediately. We're on a mission to reach 95,000 awakened souls, and your action matters. Leave a comment with the number 99. This number amplifies the energy of what's about to happen tonight. Chosen one, your spirit already knows this is for you. Deep down, you feel it. A calling, a pull, a knowing that this is your moment. If you are truly ready, you will watch this entire video and follow every step. And if you do, tonight will mark a turning point in your life that you will never forget. Now listen closely. Time is running out tonight. A divine call reaches out to you. I call meant only for the chosen soul who is ready to step beyond the ordinary and into a realm of profound spiritual awakening. This is not a casual invitation. It is a sacred command from God, guiding you toward a journey that will forever change your life. God sees the yearning in your heart, the subtle unrest that whispers of untapped potential. He knows that your soul has been silently trapped in the limitations of the physical world, waiting for this precise moment to break free. Tonight, the universe aligns with your purpose, and God's message is clear. It is time to rise. Your life until now has been a preparation for this night. Every struggle, every doubt, every challenge has been carefully orchestrated to lead you here. God is calling you not merely to witness, but to actively participate in a profound transformation. This is a divine assignment, one that will awaken spiritual power you may not have realized exists. It is a journey that requires courage, faith, and surrender, a conscious choice to trust in something far greater than your human understanding. As you read these words, allow them to penetrate deep into your consciousness. Feel the urgency and the sacredness of this moment. This is not about fleeting curiosity. This is about a life-altering encounter with your divine essence. Your heart may race, your mind may question, but God's directive is unwavering. Tonight, you will begin the path towards spiritual liberation, health, abundance, and empowerment, a journey that will unfold over the next 3 nights. God has chosen tonight and the next 2 nights as a special window for your spiritual breakthrough. These are not ordinary nights. They are sacred portals when your soul is most receptive to divine energy. Each night builds upon the previous one, deepening your connection to the spiritual realm and enhancing your capacity to channel divine power into your life. The rhythm of these nights is intentional. God's plan unfolds gradually, ensuring that your awakening is profound, balanced, and sustainable. During these 3 nights, your soul will experience a unique process of detachment from the physical world and reconnection with spiritual reality. You will learn to navigate between realms, to sense energies beyond the material, and to awaken powers hidden within. Each night will teach you patience, presence, and surrender. By participating fully, you align yourself with a cosmic timing that has been reserved just for the chosen ones like you. Think of this period as a sacred trilogy, a narrative in which you are both the hero and the vessel of divine grace. The first night sets the stage, igniting awareness and opening the door to the NDE experience. The second night deepens your journey, heightening spiritual sensitivity and emotional release. By the third night, your soul is prepared to integrate these insights, manifesting health, abundance, and power into your earthly existence. Prepare yourself. These nights will be transformative beyond imagination. The near-death experience is more than a brush with mortality. It is a spiritual awakening, a glimpse into the boundless realm of consciousness that lies beyond physical existence. In this state, your soul temporarily detaches from the limitations of the body, traveling freely through dimensions governed by energy, intention, and divine guidance. The out-of-body journey is not just a vision. It is a tangible, transformative experience that can alter the very core of your being. During an NDE, ordinary perception expands. You may feel a profound sense of light, clarity, and unconditional love, as if the universe itself is embracing you. Time and space dissolve, and your soul is reminded of its eternal nature. Many have reported life-changing insights during these experiences. A deeper understanding of purpose, forgiveness, and the interconnectedness of all beings. This is the power God intends for you to access, a spiritual force that will remain with you long after the journey ends. As you prepare for this journey, it is essential to understand that it requires both surrender and intention. The ND is not a fantasy. It is a sacred interaction between your conscious will and divine orchestration. By opening yourself to this process, you become a participant in a celestial dialogue that merges your human life with the infinite wisdom of God. This is the threshold of transformation where spiritual insight becomes tangible power in the material world. The physical world, with its distractions, fears, and limitations, can trap the soul in patterns of struggle and stagnation. Many live unaware, moving through life as if in a fog, bound by routine, obligation, and self-doubt. But your soul is different. It whispers, it yearns, it is restless. God sees this longing and calls you to release the chains that bind you, to step into freedom that transcends matter and circumstance. This liberation is not symbolic, it is visceral. Your soul demands to break free from old patterns, and God is providing the tools and guidance to answer that call. Imagine the weight of limitation lifting from your being, replaced by a sense of boundless possibility. Every breath you take during this journey will reinforce your connection to the infinite, reminding you that your essence is eternal, powerful, and untouchable by worldly constraints. Freedom in the spiritual sense is also a call to responsibility. God entrusts the chosen with power, not for selfish gain, but to elevate, heal, and manifest divine purpose. Your liberation will ripple outward, influencing not only your life, but the lives of those you touch. Tonight, as you prepare for this sacred work, feel the quiet demand of your soul, the urgent yet gentle insistence that it is time to awaken, to rise, and to reclaim the divine inheritance that is yours by design. God has given you a precise spiritual technique crafted to awaken your latent power and guide you through the NDE. Preparation is key. The environment, your mindset, and your intention all serve as catalysts for transformation. This is a ritual of alignment, a sacred act of tuning your human energy with divine frequency. The instructions are simple but profound, demanding focus, patience, and faith in God's plan. Begin by choosing a quiet, darkened space where you will be undisturbed. Darkness is not merely the absence of light, it is the sacred canvas upon which your soul will paint its journey. The stillness of this environment allows your inner awareness to expand without interference from external noise or distractions. You are creating a sanctuary, a sacred labor laboratory for your consciousness. Once the space is ready, center yourself and prepare your body, mind, and spirit. This preparation is an act of reverence, acknowledging that you are about to embark on a journey unlike any other. Every movement, every breath, every heartbeat becomes part of a sacred choreography orchestrated by God. By committing fully, you open the door to an experience that will awaken profound energy and grant access to powers that have been waiting for this precise moment. Intention is the heartbeat of spiritual work. Without clear intention, energy disperses and divine guidance may remain elusive. God instructs you to set your purpose explicitly, to release the physical, awaken your spiritual essence, and integrate that power into your earthly life. Speak to yourself with clarity and devotion, acknowledging that this journey is a sacred partnership between your will and divine orchestration. Visualize your spiritual intention as a radiant light emanating from your heart, reaching outward and connecting with the infinite. Feel this light merge with your breath, your heartbeat, and every cell of your being. Intention is not just thought, it is energy in motion, a magnetic force that draws divine power toward your consciousness. By aligning your deepest desires with God's plan, you create a bridge between the seen and unseen, the material and spiritual. Examples of intention in practice can help anchor this process. Imagine holding in your mind's eye a dual vision. On one side, the material reality you inhabit, your home, your career, your relationships, and on the other, the spiritual realm, vibrant, luminous, and powerful. Intend to harmonize these energies to allow the divine to flow seamlessly into your earthly life. The clearer your intention, the stronger the awakening, the more profound the transformation. The physical body is a temple for the soul's journey, and preparing it properly is essential to accessing the spiritual realm. Tonight, God asks you to honor your body with care, ensuring it is rested, hydrated, and calm. Avoid unnecessary stimulation and focus on grounding yourself through deep, conscious breaths. The stillness of the body mirrors the stillness of the mind, creating a fertile space where divine energy can flow freely. Each breath becomes a thread, weaving your physical being with the spiritual fabric of the universe. Your environment must reflect the sacredness of this experience. Darkness is not merely a lack of light, it is an invitation for your inner vision to awaken. Close your eyes and allow the gentle shadows to envelop you, cutting off distractions and external chaos. Silence is equally important. The quieter the surroundings, the more you can hear the subtle whispers of God guiding you. You are crafting a sacred sanctuary where transformation is inevitable, a space where your consciousness can expand unhindered. Focus is the key that unlocks the door to profound awakening. Turn your attention inward, away from the external world, and concentrate on the intention you have set. Imagine your body as a vessel, ready to carry immense spiritual energy. Any wandering thoughts are like small stones in a stream. Acknowledge them without judgment, then let them drift away. In this sacred preparation, you are creating alignment between your mind, body, and soul, setting the stage for the powerful near-death experience that awaits you. God instructs you to consciously place energies around your body in preparation for transformation. Imagine your right hand holding the material world, your life, possessions, relationships, and ambitions, while your left hand cradles the spiritual power. God is awakening within you. Place your hands gently on your chest, feeling the energy pulsate and merge like rivers converging into an ocean. This simple act of positioning symbolizes balance, unity, and readiness for divine empowerment. Visualization is a powerful tool in this sacred technique. Picture the material reality at your right hand as tangible and familiar, but see it as flexible, ready to be guided by divine influence. At the same time, envision the spiritual energy at your left hand as luminous, expanding and limitless, waiting to infuse your earthly life with abundance, health, and clarity. Your imagination is not fantasy. It is the bridge between the seen and unseen, and God's energy responds to the clarity of your inner vision. Feel the energy flow from your hands into your chest and throughout your body. Every heartbeat becomes a drum signaling alignment with God's purpose. As you lie down and prepare for sleep, surrender to this merging of energies, allowing them to create a powerful resonance within your being. This is the sacred prelude to the NDE, a rehearsal for the detachment and reattachment that will awaken dormant spiritual authority within you. True transformation requires surrender. Tonight, God asks you to release control, to trust that the divine process is perfectly orchestrated for your highest good. Detachment is not abandonment. It is the conscious act of letting go of fear, doubt, and attachment to outcomes. As your soul temporarily leaves the constraints of the body, you experience freedom beyond comprehension, an immersion in infinite wisdom and love. The reattachment phase is equally crucial. When your soul returns to the body, it does so charged with energy, insight, and purpose. You are not the same as when you began. You carry the essence of the spiritual realm into the material world, ready to manifest your divine inheritance. This detachment and reattachment process may evoke intense emotions, sweating, tears, or a profound sense of awe. These responses are natural signs that your body and soul are integrating the power God has entrusted to you. Surrendering fully allows God's energy to move through you unhindered. Resist the temptation to control, interpret, or rationalize what happens. This is a sacred dialogue between your soul and the divine. Trust that every vision, sensation, and insight is part of a larger plan designed to awaken your latent abilities. Manifest abundance and align your earthly life with spiritual purpose. Tonight, surrender becomes the gateway to unimaginable power and clarity. As the night deepens, the intensity of spiritual energy grows. You may feel warmth, tingling, or a wave of light coursing through your body. These are signs of awakening, indicators that your soul is reconnecting with the divine. Emotional release may follow. Unexpressed grief, joy, or love surfacing suddenly. God allows these experiences to purge the old, creating space for new power, insight, and alignment to enter your life. Do not resist these sensations. They are the soul's natural response to expansion. Cry, laugh, or simply breathe through the intensity. Each reaction is a confirmation that your energy is shifting, that spiritual liberation is underway. Imagine this as a cleansing fire, burning away all obstacles that have held you back from realizing your full potential. The release is not only emotional, it is energetic, clearing paths for material and spiritual abundance alike. Through this process, you are also developing spiritual authority. God is equipping you to navigate life with clarity, purpose, and power. The experience is transformative, merging emotion, energy, and divine presence into a single coherent force within you. By allowing yourself to fully experience this, you step into the next phase of your destiny, prepared to manifest the blessings God has designed for you. Spiritual awakening is inseparable from material manifestation. As God empowers your soul, you gain the ability to bring abundance into your life with grace and alignment. Health may improve as energy flows unobstructed. Wealth and opportunities manifest naturally, and relationships deepen in resonance with your elevated consciousness. This is the promise of spiritual mastery, the ability to translate divine power into tangible results on earth. Your material world will reflect the energy you cultivate internally. Consider this like planting seeds in fertile soil. The spiritual energy awakened within you nourishes every aspect of life, attracting experiences and resources that align with your divine purpose. God's guidance ensures that manifestation is not chaotic but harmonious, supporting your highest good and the good of those around you. The key is intentionality and integration. Every thought, action, and breath carries energy that shapes reality. By maintaining alignment with God's instructions, your ability to manifest becomes effortless. Health, wealth, and abundance are not merely goals. They are natural extensions of your spiritual evolution, flowing to you as the universe responds to the awakened, powerful presence of your soul. Timing and relaxation are critical components of tonight's sacred work. God instructs you to prepare for sleep late, ensuring your body is ready to enter the deep states of consciousness required for the NDE. The nervous system must be calm, the mind clear, and the environment free from distraction. Delaying sleep allows your awareness to heighten, your intention to settle, and your energy to peak at precisely the right moment. Relaxation is not passive, it is active. Engagement with your body. Stretch gently, breathe deeply, and release tension from every muscle. Visualize stress and worldly concerns melting away, leaving only your essence and God's energy. This creates the perfect energetic field for detachment, allowing your soul to journey freely without interference. Each minute spent in preparation amplifies the intensity and clarity of your experience. God's design for sleep and relaxation ensures that your journey is profound yet safe. A calm, receptive body acts as a vessel carrying your consciousness through the near-death experience while anchoring you in the material realm. Through timing, stillness, and surrender, you honor both the physical and spiritual dimensions of your being, ensuring maximum awakening and transformation. The sacred work you are undertaking is deeply personal, meant to unfold in the privacy of your soul. God emphasizes that this experience is between you and Him, intimate, protected, and inviolable. Sharing prematurely with others may dilute the potency of your awakening, as spiritual energy is highly sensitive and responds to focus, intention, and reverence. This journey is a covenant, a sacred trust between your soul and the divine. Approach it with humility, devotion, and gratitude. Know that the intensity, visions, and insights you experience are meant solely for your guidance, empowerment, and alignment with God's purpose. This privacy preserves the purity of the process, ensuring that the transformation is authentic and lasting. Honor this sacredness by creating a protective space both physically and energetically. Affirm your intentions silently. Recognize God's presence and commit fully to the journey. By respecting the sanctity of this experience, you amplify its impact, allowing your soul to soar, heal, and awaken in ways that will forever shape your destiny. The work of tonight is only the beginning. God has designed the following 2 nights to deepen your journey, allowing your consciousness to expand further, your spiritual energy to intensify, and your ability to manifest to strengthen. Each night builds on the previous one, creating a progressive awakening that merges insight, power, and purpose. The second night will heighten your sensitivity to subtle energies, bringing clarity, visions, and understanding that may have seemed unreachable before. The third night solidifies your integration, ensuring that the knowledge, power, and emotional release you experience are harmoniously grounded in your physical life. Think of it as a 3-step ascent, each night a rung on the ladder toward your ultimate spiritual potential. Commit fully to this 3-night sequence. God's plan is precise, and the continuity ensures that your transformation is profound, sustainable, and irreversible. By participating wholeheartedly, You create a spiritual momentum that will carry you beyond the confines of ordinary experience into a life illuminated by divine purpose, power, and abundance. After completing this sacred journey, you will emerge transformed. The energy, clarity, and insight awakened within you are not meant to remain dormant. They are the tools with which you fulfill your divine role on earth. God has chosen you for this path, and your destiny is now within reach. Every challenge you face, every opportunity you embrace, and every life you touch will be guided by this newly awakened power. Embrace your spiritual authority with humility and courage. Your presence will radiate energy, inspiring others and influencing the world in subtle yet profound ways. Health, wealth, abundance, and clarity are now natural extensions of your awakened being. Your life becomes a testament to the power of surrender, intention, and divine alignment. As you move forward, carry the lessons of these nights in your heart. Remember the intensity, the surrender, the release, and the profound connection with God. You are no longer bound by limitations, and your soul is free to fulfill its purpose. This is your moment, the culmination of preparation, faith, and divine timing. Step boldly into your destiny, knowing that God walks with you, guiding, empowering, and illuminating your path every step of the way. Tonight, as your body lies still, you may feel a subtle but undeniable shift, a sensation of lightness, as though your very essence is gently rising. This is the divine moment of separation when your soul begins to loosen from the constraints of the physical body. At first, it may feel delicate, almost like floating in a warm, supportive cocoon of energy. Pay attention to this sensation. It is the gateway to profound spiritual awakening, a signal that God has begun to orchestrate your journey beyond earthly limitations. With each breath, this separation deepens, your awareness expands, stretching beyond the skin, bones, and physical senses. The body may remain motionless, but your consciousness is moving, vibrating with the pulse of the universe. Every heartbeat echoes like a drum beat, guiding your soul upwards, lifting it into realms that are unseen yet vividly real. This lifting is gentle, but unmistakable, a divine invitation to freedom, trust, and transformation. Embrace any feelings of unfamiliarity or awe that arise. Fear is natural, but it is also a signal that you are crossing thresholds that ordinary life cannot touch. God's presence surrounds you, ensuring your soul's journey is safe, sacred, and purposeful. This moment of separation is not about leaving your body behind. It is about awakening to your full potential, feeling the essence of who you truly are beyond the limitations of flesh and time. As you float between worlds, remember that this is a sacred experience reserved for the chosen. The energy coursing through you is immense and transformative. It is as if the universe itself has conspired to lift you into awareness, preparing you to step fully into your divine power. Trust the process and surrender to the flow, knowing that every sensation is a step closer to spiritual mastery and profound inner freedom. As your soul lifts from the body, you approach the threshold between the material and spiritual worlds. Crossing this boundary is like stepping into a realm that defies ordinary perception, where time and space dissolve into luminous awareness. You may feel a gentle tug or pull, guiding you forward into light, sound, or vibrations that your earthly senses have never experienced. God's presence is palpable here, providing a protective embrace as you step beyond the familiar into the extraordinary. The spiritual realm is alive with energy, a vibrant tapestry of color, light, and sound that conveys messages beyond words. Every movement you feel, every sensation you perceive is alive with purpose. Here, your consciousness expands unbound by the limitations of physical senses. The more you surrender, the deeper your connection becomes, and the more clearly you begin to see the vast potential of your divine self. This threshold is the first doorway to ultimate insight and power. Crossing into this realm may also bring moments of awe, fear, or profound joy. These emotions are indicators that your soul is awakening and adjusting to new levels of consciousness. Each thought, feeling, and intuition becomes amplified, providing you with direct access to God's energy. This is the sacred frontier where earthly limitations fade, replaced by a clarity that illuminates the path of your life, purpose, and destiny. The key is trust and focus. God's guidance is constant, and this threshold marks the beginning of your spiritual freedom. By stepping boldly yet reverently into this realm, you signal readiness to receive divine knowledge, harness spiritual power, and transform both your inner and outer worlds. This moment is sacred and irreversible. Once crossed, you are forever changed, closer to the life of abundance, authority, and divine purpose that God has planned for you. As you move further into the spiritual realm, a remarkable sensation of weightlessness may wash over you. Imagine your body dissolving into lightness, as if gravity itself has released its hold. Every thought, worry, and limitation evaporates. Here, you experience a freedom so profound that earthly life cannot replicate it. You are fully liberated, suspended between worlds, yet grounded in the divine presence of God, who holds you in perfect safety and love. With this weightlessness comes absolute freedom. Freedom to explore, to observe, to connect with God, and to access hidden reserves of spiritual power. Your consciousness can travel effortlessly, expanding in every direction, while your soul feels boundless and infinite. This is not merely a physical sensation. It is a deep spiritual liberation, a reminder that your essence is eternal, unconfined, and radiant with divine potential. Embrace this freedom as an opportunity to release all fears and attachments that have kept you tethered to limitations. The soul's ability to move, see, and feel without constraint allows you to understand that life is more expansive than the material eye can perceive. You are learning to navigate reality from a higher vantage point, gaining insights that will guide your earthly life with precision, purpose, and power. This weightless state also amplifies spiritual sensitivity. You can sense energies, divine signals, and subtle guidance with extraordinary clarity. It is a time of exploration, awe, and profound connection. Every movement of the soul, every shift in awareness is a lesson, a gift, and a sign that you are stepping fully into your destiny as a chosen one vessel of God's divine plan in the spiritual realm. Light is more than illumination. It is God's presence itself. You may perceive it as a radiant glow, a brilliant force, or a comforting warmth surrounding you. This divine light is protective, nurturing, and transformative. It signals that you are under God's care, shielded from harm.